All right, let's dive in. Today, we're going to talk about taming the absolute chaos of network management. And we're going to do it with a really powerful tool built right into Windows Server 2025, IPAM.
So let me ask you something, and be honest. Is a spreadsheet still running your network? Come on, you can admit it. For a lot of IT pros, the answer is a kind of sheepish, yeah. And if you've ever had that heart-stopping moment of an IP conflict, or you've spent, way too much time just hunting for one free address, you know exactly the pain I'm talking about. And that pain, well, that's what we're calling the spreadsheet nightmare. It's a real thing for so many organizations. The hidden costs of trying to manage a modern network with, let's face it, an old-school manual system, they are way higher than you'd probably guess. I mean, it really is a constant battle, isn't it? You feel less like an administrator and more like a firefighter. You're constantly hunting for that one available address in a giant sea of used ones. You're double and triple checking for conflicts. And you've always got that little voice in the back of your head worried that one tiny typo could take a critical service offline. It's stressful. And it's so inefficient. And this right here, this really lays it all out. It's the old way versus the smart way. You've got the manual world over on one side, it's error-prone, it's a huge time suck, and good luck finding an audit trail when you need one. Then on the other side, you have the automated world. It's reliable, it's efficient, and it's compliant, pretty much by design. This isn't just a small tech upgrade, it's a whole new strategy. So the big question is, how do we go from that chaotic mess to that streamlined, orderly world? Well, that's where our solution comes into play. It's time to introduce your network's new control tower, Windows Server IPAM.
Okay, so what exactly is IPAM? Well, at its core, it's a built-in suite of tools that's designed to do exactly this job. The keywords you really want to focus on are automatically discover, monitor, and manage. And the best part, it does all of that from one central console. Yep, no more bouncing around between different servers.
I love this analogy because it just makes so much sense. Think about it like this. If all your IP addresses are like books in a gigantic library, IPAM is your digital librarian. It knows exactly where every single book is, who has it, when it's supposed to be returned. It keeps a perfect record of absolutely everything. And most importantly, it stops two people from trying to grab the same book at the same time. No more conflicts.
All right, so now we get what it is, but how does it actually work? How does it tame all that chaos? Well, let's break down the key features and find out. The whole process is actually really simple and logical. It's a three-step dance. First, IPAM goes out and automatically discovers all your DNS and DHCP servers. It just finds them. Step 2, it starts to monitor them, giving you that single pane of glass view of everything. Usage, DNS zones, DHCP scopes, the whole shebang. And then once you can see everything, step 3 is you get to manage it all, right from that one central spot.
And it's not just about that basic workflow. These other capabilities are absolute game changers. You get detailed auditing and tracking, which is huge for security and for proving compliance. You get that centralized interface we keep talking about. Seriously, that alone is worth its weight in gold. No more managing servers one by one. And maybe best of all, it integrates seamlessly with Active Directory, which means it's pretty much ready to work with the stuff you already have, right out of the box. Okay, I know what you're thinking. This all sounds great, but is it really for me? Is it right for my network? That's a fair question. So let's do a quick little self-assessment to help you figure that out. So just take a look at this list. Does any of this sound familiar? Are you managing thousands of IP addresses, maybe across multiple locations? If so, that's a big yes. Do you need centralized control over your DNS and DHCP? Or does your company have really strict audit and compliance rules? Check, check. And here's a huge one for today's networks. Is your environment super dynamic? You know, with VMs, IoT devices, cloud stuff constantly spinning up and down? If you're nodding your head to any of these, yeah, manual tracking is basically impossible. IPAM is almost certainly for you. Okay, so let's pull back and look at the big picture here. What's the real takeaway? The bottom line is this. It's about modernizing your whole approach to infrastructure. See, bringing in IPAM isn't just about getting a shiny new tool. It's about a fundamental shift in your strategy. It's about getting off that hamster wheel of constantly reacting to problems. Instead, you're moving to a proactive strategy where reliability is just built in. It's about building a truly streamlined, modern infrastructure.
And that really leaves us with one final question. The old spreadsheet way, that's just about managing. It's about getting by. A tool like IPALM, on the other hand, is about mastering. It's about taking control, getting real insight, and guaranteeing stability. So I'll ask you, are you ready to stop just managing your network and start truly mastering it?